Hi everyone, so today we are going to be talking rug rubs. Why rug rubs happen, how to treat rug rubs, and most importantly, how to avoid rug rubs from happening. So first of all, why rug rubs happen in the first place. So you may be surprised to hear that the main culprit of rug rubs isn't actually the rug. So think about it. Our horses can comfortably wear rugs throughout spring and autumn, but in winter and summer, when you've got the fly rugs, rug rubs come at us in force and we have patchy looking horses. And it's not even the cosmetic appearance that is the worst for me. It's how my horse is feeling, because sometimes my horse's rug rubs could get that bad that they would bleed and scab over. So all I can think is how uncomfortable they must feel when those rug rubs start to happen. Anyway, if they can wear rugs throughout some seasons and not others, what could the cause be? Yeah, you've got it, the weather. So when the weather becomes overly cold or overly hot, it dries out your horse's skin and coat. So think of it like your own hair and skin in this weather. So when it's really hot or really cold, our hair goes dry, our skin goes dry as well. This means we get like itchy, dry patches on us. And usually as humans, we can easily combat that by putting a bit of moisturiser on, doing an extra hair mask on our hair. But for horses, we cover them in rugs, which inevitably causes unavoidable friction, you know, the rug as they're moving, rubbing on their skin. Now, when their skin and coat is healthy, it can cope with this friction. That's why it's fine in autumn and in spring. But when their skin is dry and irritated, it just can't cope with it. And that's when you get a rug rub. So as you can see here on G, his coat is just starting to dry out. Now, if I left this untreated, the next step is a bald patch. So how can we avoid rug rubs in the first place? So from everything we've just spoke about, we know that we need to keep our horse's skin and coat hydrated and healthy. Now, I know you're thinking this probably sounds easier than done, right? You know, it's not like we can put a full moisturising cream all over our entire horse every day. No, but this is where Stay Perfect comes in. Now, this has a whole host of benefits for their skin and coat, but today we are just going to talk about those to do with rugs. Number one, it's antibacterial. Now, we all know how stinky and dirty our horses can get, and this means bacteria. And then we are reusing the same rugs on them daily. Now, I know we all like to wash them, but in real life, they don't get washed as much as they maybe need to or we'd like to, which means that our horses' rugs are a house of bacteria. Now, I know that is a grim thought, but it's true, and it's one of the reasons how and why our horses get bacterial skin issues. By spritzing on Stay Perfect daily, we are killing off as many of those germs as we possibly can and overall refreshing our horse's entire body in between rug changes, helping to keep their skin healthy. Stay Perfect is also incredibly hydrating to the skin, and it also creates a little hydrating cushioning barrier. Now, this not only is going to help diffuse that friction between the rug and the skin and the coat, but it's also hydrating, which is going to keep their coat healthy and strong and more resilient to those rug rubs. So here's how I do it. As a last stage, before you're about to re-rug your horse, simply spritz Stay Perfect over your horse's entire body. Pay particular attention to the areas that are most affected by rug rubs. So this would be their chest, shoulders, and the bit of the mane that gets covered as well. Then, with a finishing brush or a mitt, gently buff over your horse's entire body to ensure the product is absorbed and that your horse's hairs are all lying flat and in one direction. This also creates the most amazing shine. Obviously, if you are concerned about mane rug rubs, ensure you are using Beautify oil on it as often as needed. Usually this is only about 2 to 3 times per week. So top tip that we've spoken about quite a lot in previous videos, avoid using any silicone products. So this is found in detangling sprays, shampoos and shine sprays. Silicones are hydrophobic, which means they repel water. So this is going to further dry out your horse's skin and coat, which is obviously the opposite to what we are trying to achieve. How to treat rug rubs. So if your horse already has rug rubs, Here's how to treat them without having to stop using rugs. Obviously follow all of the advice that we've already spoken about on how to avoid them, but then we do need to give those bald patches some extra attention to help them heal quickly and efficiently. For this, I would use our collagen and kelp repairing body fondant. So use this before you use your Stay Perfect. And I like to warm it in my fingers for just a few seconds and then massage it into the area. Now, depending on how severe the rug rubs are, I would be using collagen and kelp at least once a day until it's healed, sometimes even twice a day. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you to avoid rug rubs and have a happy, healthy horse.